Hello, and welcome to another episode of Aaron Plays Technic. I've been looking at some tutorials on YouTube and doing some reading, and I'm ready to really get into some things with transport pipes and engines. I want to make a quarry. Um, First things first, if you recognize this area, this is all the lava that's left from those lava cells that I filled up last time. Which there's actually still lava in that geothermal generator. I'll show you when we go upstairs. I have had quite a time finding diamonds. I've found a bunch of other stuff, but when it comes to diamonds, I've got these two that are reserved for our enchantment table. And then I've got, I don't know, maybe 15 or so upstairs. I've never had this much trouble finding diamonds in Minecraft ever. So, I'm ready to get into a lot of the buildcraft stuff. I know there's a lot of industrial craft that I haven't gotten to yet, but I want to make like a rotary macerator. I want to make solar panels and fiber optic cable, and you need diamonds to make fiber optic cable. And I think there was something that I needed to do to make the rotary macerator as well, but I don't remember what it is at the moment. I just remember that I needed to make a compressor first and make some industrial diamonds. So this is how much we still have in the generator. I'm going to make a compressor. I'll probably put it where the chest is. We still have plenty of lava cells. But let's come up here first. And let me check the recipe just a second. Okay. I've got quite a bit of stuff. I just cooked up a bunch of refined iron just because you need it to make machine blocks, obviously. And I'm running out of machine blocks, so we'll go ahead and turn this one. I want to make the rotary macerator requires an advanced machine block. I don't remember exactly what that takes, but all right, 22 diamonds total. So basically, what we have to do is make a compressor. This is the formula for the compressor. It needs to be hooked up to power, and then we put these things in here to make, what is it called again? A coal ball. Then you compress that into a compressed coal ball, and then you take 8 of those and you put them around a piece of obsidian or a brick, a red brick, or an iron block. And that is what will make, I don't think they're still called industrial diamonds. They may just be called they may just be regular diamonds now. So I'm going to get the rest of my coal dust, and I actually need some more flint because I'm going to need 8 of these things. So I'm just going to knock out some of this, and hopefully I get some flint from it. I forget what I was grinding the other day that turned into flint. Maybe it was cobblestone. By grind, I mean macerate. And I forgot to cook the copper. I did make some more bronze, just because. I don't remember what it's used for, but I'm pretty sure that we'll need it again. And also, the other thing that I forgot last episode is I want to make electric furnaces. And to do that, I want to power those with the solar power, which is why I need the fiber optic cable, which is why I need more diamonds. I have no shortage of coal, and I have plenty of wood to make charcoal if necessary, but since we have the lava generator, I really have only been using the wood to smelt ores. And there's plenty, there's no shortage, so that's not an issue. We're all set on coal. Alright, I've got 10 of those. That should be enough. So I was just realizing the other day that I haven't really meant this to be a tutorial series, but the way it's going, it's kind of like I'm showing how to do things as I learn how to do them. And that really was not my intention, but if it works that way, then that's fine with me. And I think that this is what else I wanted to do. Yes. And I'm going to go ahead and make as many of these as I can, because like all this, these 9 will only end up being 1 diamond. So they are pretty expensive. I didn't have a chance to get into equivalent exchange, and I know I said I was going to do that, but I didn't have time. I got to watching some Buildcraft tutorials about how to refine oil into fuel and make your engines and this and that, and it just kind of got sidetracked. So the EE stuff didn't happen, so I apologize if you actually watch the video and we're looking forward to that. Sorry. So I'm going to put those in there. It looks like it's going relatively fast. So once this compresses, it's going to be a compressed coal ball. And at that point, we put 8 of them around obsidian, and it turns into a coal chunk. And then I think we compress that into a diamond. So basically, the way I'm treating this, I'm not doing anything off camera that I haven't already done on camera. So everything that I mined and macerated, we've already discovered the macerators, so it's not an issue. So I don't feel bad doing that off camera. But if I had done this off camera, I would have felt like, maybe not really cheating, but I would have felt a little weird. So let me put those in there. I just went and dug out 10 obsidian, and I'm only going to end up using 1 of them. So why don't I go ahead and refill this. I'm not sure how many fiber optic cables I'm going to need, and I know that you use coal dust to make a solar panel. And I did this in a little test world with a low voltage solar array, and it actually went pretty well. I made a bat box and a low voltage solar array, and it went pretty well. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. I might as well keep that. And from here to the top of the mountain all the way up there, it's like 50 blocks, and I really don't want to lose... I really don't want to have some energy loss, but I'm pretty sure that out there it's not 40 blocks, and I'm pretty sure 40 blocks is the number at which you start to lose power from your fiber. So if I could run one through the ceiling here, or even through the wall, and put the the solar panel right here, at least 2 blocks away from everything, so it's in sunlight, I think that'll probably be okay. Obviously, I'd like to have an array, but you have to make 8 panels and then a low voltage transformer, I believe, to make an array. So we're just about to have 8 of these. And I don't have a crafting table in here, but I'm going to have to make one because there's no sense in running all the way upstairs just to use a crafting bench. Alright, so we do our 8 here. And this is our coal chunk. And from what I understand, once we put the coal chunk in there, that's going to compress into a diamond. So basically, I'm trading lava for diamonds right now. Lava and coal, essentially. Flint is pretty easy to come by. I don't remember if that turned into sand or flint, or if the gravel turned into flint. If it's the gravel, then I'll macerate a half a stack of gravel right now, because 32 flint is with the appropriate amount of coal dust. What's that? 4 diamonds-ish, right? Bam! Diamond. How about that? So this is our first unnatural diamond. It wasn't found in the world. We made this. And I wish that we were in a snapshot right now, because I would put it up on the wall right above this compressor, kind of like the first dollar you ever make at a business. That's what I would do with it. So I'm going to leave it in here for now. I am going to make a lot more of these, probably in between episodes, once I figure out how many how many fiber lengths we're going to need, because you only get 4, and I'm pretty sure you need diamond and glass for sure, and I don't know what else. I actually have it open over here. Let me see. You need 6 glass, 1 diamond, and 2 redstone for 4. So let me see how many blocks this is. Hey now. Uh-oh. Is that a tainted slime? I'm not sure if those guys just spawn or if they only come from the tainted world. I see quite a few scorpions out here. I'm usually not down here when it's dark, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, so this 1, 2. So this is at least 23 blocks long, the hallway. So I'm going to probably need at least 7 or 8 diamonds. I'll probably just do a nice round 10. And what I may do is use refined iron instead of redstone. If you use refined iron in place of the redstones, you get 6 cables. So I'll probably do 6 times 6 instead of... okay. So that's going to cost at least 6 diamonds and 12 refined iron to make enough fiber cable to get from here to the outside, as well as whatever it costs to make the solar panels themselves. And I've already got that thing. I'm just waiting on these and more flint. So I'm going to let this stuff run, and give me 1 sec. Let me check the electric oven recipe, because we can probably go ahead and make a couple of those and put one right here on the end. I just need another length of copper cable. And my assumption is, what is that noise? I'm not familiar with that, what makes that sound. My assumption is, since the power is originating right here, and you lose power after your 4th copper, since that's 1, 2, 3, 4, there will be no power loss between the generator and here. That's my assumption. So give me just a second while I check this out, please. Okay. The electric furnace is really easy. It is a regular iron furnace with 1 circuit and 2 redstone. So I'm going to make one right now, and I'm just going to make a brand new one. Make sure I got everything out of there. So let's go ahead and take a block of that. I'm going to need the circuit. I've already got the redstone. Plenty of copper. This is all the ore that I've gathered. A ton of iron and copper. And like I said before, I read that you need a ton of iron to really master industrial craft. We're going to need a bunch of gold too when we get into the buildcraft gears and stuff, because you have to, I'm pretty sure it takes like, you know, iron, gold, and diamond gears to make that damn quarry. But I'm going to make it huge. I'm going to make it 64 by 64 just because, and I want to get the most out of it. And it might take a little while, and that's fine, but I don't want to waste it.